Hi there, I just want to do a little talk, and as you would have saw at the start of this video, I've got a new album coming out. It's called Ashtar Command and it's got 10 songs on it, and I don't know how much it's going to be because Apple set the price. I think it's over £9 or something, and it'll be available probably in the next week or two, and that's, regarding me doing these talks and everything, that is the way to support me. I don't have a donations campaign, but if you're buying albums and if people are doing that, then that would be a good way to support me financially, so I can keep doing this, and I guess it's just common decency, to want to do that. After all, I am I live this path and I'm always given. And so if I'm financially secure, then I'm able to keep doing this every day, and this would be my job. And so, if you can, it would be appreciated. And and that's it. I used to have a donations campaign, but PayPal were asking for ID and stuff, and I just think they don't want spiritually awakened people. They don't want this kind of knowledge. So the other way you can support me financially is the album. But yeah, new one's coming out very soon. My last album was called Random Love Songs, and that's on Apple. If you just type Sean Taylor Random Love Songs, that'll come up. But yeah, the new album, I'm excited about it. But moving on from that, I want to do a talk about this picture here. What does this picture really say? If you look at this picture, the lines and the circles, everything is connected, right? It's all one. And that is the situation where everywhere you look. And this is what you're awakening to. When you have a spiritual awakening, you're awakening to this oneness, the infinite oneness. We're one, but but everything is infinite potential. And you awaken spiritually as soon as you open up to your own darkness within you. We've all got dark emotions that most of us run from. But when I had the spiritual awakening, I gave up with the external world, and you now are open. You're opening up, and you've chosen to open up to your darkness within, and that's when you heal. And you realize that everything, like Nikola Tesla said, everything is light. That was Nikola Tesla's words. And when you awaken to this light, to everything is light, as soon as you open up to your darkness within. And you realize that everything is light, and that the darkness is the manifestation of light. And then once you start opening up to your own feelings, you start getting insights into why you felt that way, and you can cure your emotions, your depression. That's what I done. But when you're running, you can listen, you can wear any necklace you want, you can listen to all the energy music in the world, you can go to all the healers in the world, you can go to India if you want, but there's no getting away from your own emotions. Your perceptual state is your emotional state, your emotional state is your perceptual state. Everything comes from your perceptions, right? That is your frequency. We've all got our main frequency, and our main frequency is our perceptions of ourselves, and that creates the perceptions that we have of the world, right? No energy music or nothing external can change that, because we all have thought patterns and thinking patterns and the way we look at things, and the brain is just a computer, and it just repeats itself, and so you have to program it, right? And how you do this is you tamper with how you're seeing the world, and you notice that the different way that you see things, the different feeling that you get, right? And then you start going on a path of healing. When you start to open up to your emotions and your perceptions, and you realize that your perceptions dictates your frequency. People talk of energy, but that's where it comes from. Your perceptions is your frequency. That is your vibrational state. And this is why television exists, this is why internet exists, this is why everything outward the education system, everything is to mold perceptions in a certain way so you have a certain reality. It's like energies and chakras are unlocked and locked by a perceptual state. It's all to do with how you choose to look at things. Now, once you start to look at everything as it's a guide, right, and you start to be more present, then you start to heal and you start to ascend to infinite abundance. I'm in this state all the time where I'm constantly attracting things, attracting infinite knowledge, infinite insight, infinite clarity. And it's going on because I practice stillness. That's what I practice, and it's just this constant abundance. I don't tell people what I'm, going through or attracting, but because it's personal. That's the thing. When you're really happy, it's a personal thing. You don't want to really post it on Facebook or something. These people that are posting with their lovers on Christmas and everything, they care more about the likes on Facebook and Twitter than they do their actual partners. The system is trying to create a narcissistic society where people just don't care about anything else but themselves. That's what it's trying to create because of fear of the awakening. But your perceptions is your frequency. Someone says to me yesterday on YouTube they weren't willing to talk to me because I was listening to 440 music, and obviously they don't understand that it's not the music you listen to that is actually your frequency. Your frequency is your perceptions. That's really what dictates our frequency, our vibrational state. So that's why it's so important to pay attention to your perceptions, pay attention to what thought leads to this feeling. And once you start tampering with that, you're tampering with your own reality. You're becoming an alchemist, you're becoming your own witch or wizard. Right? And then you start tampering with that, and then you're creating the reality that you want. Everything is to do with how we see things. That's what it is. And there's no getting away from that. Even in death, we are just awareness. People imagine that they're going to escape somewhere even in death. But you're just your feelings. We are our feelings, and that manifests the reality that we experience. Then we attract our reflections. Right? That's why someone can have a negative experience and another person can have a good experience. The only difference between the two is the perceptual state is different. And that's what shifts in spiritual awakening. And how do you awaken yourself? You awaken yourself by being still. But you will only choose to do that when you've had enough of the external illusions. You'll realize that everything outward is to distract you from what's within you. Right? And the people that all wake up all have that moment of where they hear a voice or something in stillness tells them something. And it's a miracle, but it's that stillness that's the miracle. Right? And like this picture, and like I say, when you spiritually awaken, you realize that everything is connected like this thing here, this picture. It's all interconnected with each other. See, pictures and shapes and colors, everything is symbolic. Nothing is actually how it seems. Everything is symbolic of something. If you read the Bible or anything, it's all symbology. And when you start to look at it this way, you start going on the road that it's actually trying to tell you. It's trying to guide you to. So that's how I look at everything. I look at everything as a guide, as a symbolic message, and that's what I do all the time. And this is how I've got all this knowledge. Everything is symbolic. Also, everything that we experience, like I say, it's a reflection based on our current vibrational state within us, our feelings. Tamper with this and you tamper with your reality and experience. And open up to your dark emotions, and then you will heal them, and then you will attract a better and better experience in your reality. Everything is within. But anyway, I'm just going to end it there. If you're watching, you're meant to watch it. Everything falls to divine order and divine timing. You are perfect and infinite and divine. Thank you for watching. Thank you.